Ok, tuvimos que hacer una corte. Continuar aquí. Este side quest
If
que
we're
queda.
going to do this, we'll need...
Están poniendo como
Your timing
grandecitos.
is impeccable. It just so happens that right at this very moment, we're in need of someone with your
Very
talents.
moment.
And what talents would those be?
Destruir, matar.
Why, your fearlessness and your skill with a blade.
I'm listening.
Well, as I'm sure you're aware, when these dark skies swept over the Republic, so too did a wave of chaos and confusion. Randalar has been particularly badly affected. Many of the capital's bearers have lost their masters, or taken the opportunity to flee them. None remain free for long, of course. Most find themselves under the protection of the Fist before they get far. But the army too is in disarray, and finds itself unable to provide for its new charges. Which means it has been looking to sell.
And you've been looking to buy, to make sure these masterless bearers remain that way.
Precisely. It's the perfect opportunity to free dozens more, and for an attractive price, no less.
So where does my skill with a blade come in?
Though we may have the funds to buy these bearers, we have nowhere to house them. So we've been searching for a place where they can be resettled. Somewhere far from the prying eyes of those who would see them enslaved once more. And we believe we have found one. Kashlok. A small hamlet hidden in a canyon. The place was abandoned a long time ago, but when the men moved out, the beasts moved in.
And so we seek the aid of a fearless swordsman to encourage them to look elsewhere. You'll help, won't you?
Yep.
How could I refuse?
Difícil, ok.
Excellent.
Esto es bastante.
Theo, if you wouldn't mind making arrangements for the transportation of our guests, as we discussed.
Of course, leave everything with me.
Sounds like you'll have your work cut out for you.
I will. We have an entire village to stock and furnish. Residents and all. Even if I begin right now, I'll be working day and night. So I'd better get started. Try to clear the place out before the wagons roll in, won't you?
I'll do my best.
You will find a village in Chairdras Thread, past Leitney's Cleft. My man there will open the gate for you.
All right. Wish me luck.
I'm sure you won't need it. Pass through Leitney's Cleft, and you'll see what's left of Kashlok down in the valley.
Left. Aquí abajo, si no me equivoco. Ok. Vamos a pie. Chiquillos. Por este lado. Para el otro lado.
What's
Para
happening?
este lado.
Guards at the gate.
What I wouldn't give for a hot.
Looks like this is the end of the
Tienen que los humanos no les gusta tanto la comida caliente. Pero a los humanos no les importa. Idiota. Directo voy a ponerlo.
Good girl.
Ambrosia. No, no era por ahí. Como por aquí. Ajá. Sí, casi me voy a perder allá.
All
No
right.
quiero pelear con estos cuchillos. Vámonos. Era por aquí. Era más atrás. Para ir por allá abajo. Yo había pasado por encima de eso. Seguro que voy a llegar ahí.
This might take a while.
Okay. Los sorbosos. Qué necio. Yo lo quería pasar por aquí. Por el túnel. No voy a pelear con me salga porque más unos amiguinos. Ahí. Aquí. Left. Sí, ella me mencionó. Bueno, poner atención. Aquí es donde empezaba yo.
Ready, go?
Pero yo no exploré, yo nada más llegué. Fui a lo loco. Sí, el camino principal hacia el punto de historia. Toda una región sin explorar. Ahora, ya le hicieron como un update. Está instalado. Muy bien, ¿eh? Es algo necesario.
All right.
Qué pegado. Quiero que me tengan a pelear ahí. Peleillas todas X.
Look what we have here.
All right then. Let's get this over with.
Let's get
Son malos. Sí, sí. problemas, tomen problemas. Subo. ¿Qué tengo ahí? ¿Es por esa puerta? Ay, madre, no estaba allá atrás. ¿Cómo se me pasó ese camino? Idiota. ¿Cómo se me pasó? Estoy viendo para otro lado.
Good girl.
Pero sí.
Be safe.
Oh, you're a friend of the Crimson Caravans. And by the
Pues
look
sí,
of you, I'd
supongo.
say you were the help they told me was on its way.
Okay.
Cashlock's just down there, if you'd be so kind.
Ok. Parece que Ambrosio se vaya. Todavía hay peleas, pero no. Tengo que avanzar.
Faster.
Ah, no. A perder el tiempo. Bonito, es un lugar bonito. Qué bonito, es un lugar bonito. Venezuela, el idioma es impresionante. Sí, se va Ambrosio otra vez, entonces tengo que volver a llamar. No, no, por abajo. Mira, ahí arriba. Pero será aquí arriba, primero que nada. A ver qué hay. Por allá arriba. Estoy explorando, no me molesta. Caminos.
Straight home now.
Era una pelea.
This one's
¿verdad?
awake.
Esto está puro bayoneta. Ok.
Let's see what's inside.
Probemos de ella. Que llegamos aquí. Vamos a ver qué hay. ¿Qué? Todo bien. Vean. No vi que me dieran nada. ¿Es grande?
This would be easy.
está vivo. Hacia arriba. Pero, no puedo pelear con él, está fuera del área.
Good girl.
Hacer esto rápido. Balas de endgame, pues haga una vez que termine todo, pero lo dudo. El juego me ha gustado un montón, pero ya una vez que termine la historia, ahí se queda. ¿Ves?
Nice try.
quiero explorar, chao. Síganme. Ok, aquí. Guard the score. Un círculo. Ok, dejo esta pelea y me voy de vuelta a donde tengo que ir para los sites.
Faster!
Quería ni conocer que hacerlo. Algo que ni me vieron. Llegamos. Niña, de hecho.
This must have been a nice place once.
It will be again.
Qué montón. Eran un montón. Nos han dado tanta experiencia, es que eran muchos. Eran fuertes, pero eran muchos. Lo bueno es que subí de nivel.
I think that's the last of them.
I think you're right.
Vamos.
Let's head back to Boklad.
Había algo. ¿Y ahora ya? Más serios. Ok. espacio más grande para nada. Es un boss o algo así por aquí. Muchísimo el espacio. Claro, es que no hay como obeliscos. Un mega boss, un dragón, algo así. Demasiado grande. Definitivamente es una arena. Adelante, me imagino que me harán esa pelea. Ocla.
Is something the matter, Theodore?
Quiet.
Those are our terms. I trust that you will give them your full consideration.
Golpear.
I shall. Thank you.
Him again.
Someone you know?
Yes. And, no. But enough about him. How did you fare down in Cashlock?
It's done. The village is safe now.
You made quick work of it, as always.
I should go and let Eloise know.
Don't let me keep you. But Clive, don't tell her I was watching her, will you? She'll only get upset. I'll explain everything once you've finished with your report.
All right. We'll speak then.
Ok.
Eloise, I just got back from Cashlock. The village should be safe now.
Thank you, Clive. Here, something for your trouble. Well then, now that you have laid the groundwork for our little project, I suppose we'd better finish the job. The first thing we'll need to do is make sure our offer for the bearers is accepted.
You're still in negotiations.
We are. A trusted colleague has been dealing with the Fist on our behalf, but things have been trickier than we anticipated. I suppose it's to be expected. This is the army we're dealing with. Fighting's what they do. But we shall emerge victorious in the end.
Well, if you need any help, you know where to find me.
I'm not sure I do. But thank you, all the same.
Sí. ¿Cómo me escribió para otra cosa? Escribirme de nuevo.
Ah, Clive.
You wanted to talk?
The man I was watching earlier, the one speaking to my sister. He represents the Silver Peak Consortium. It's one of the bigger trading houses.
I don't think I've heard of them.
Well, every trader in Dharmekia has. They operate across the length and breadth of the Republic, and they're still expanding. They've been trying to get Eloise to join their ranks for some time now, and judging by her reaction earlier, I'd say she had half a mind to accept their latest offer.
And you'd rather she didn't?
I would rather she did what makes her happy, and I would never deny her such an opportunity. Eloise saved me from slavery, and we have striven to save others like me ever since. But this was not the life my sister wanted, nor the one she deserves. I won't let her give up on her dreams again for my sake. She freed me from my bonds, and she must be freed from hers in turn.
You're a good man, Theo.
I have always been grateful for what my sister did for me, and I want to repay the favor by letting her live her own life. But each time an opportunity to do just that arises, she turns it down. For my sake.
She loves you.
And I love her. Which is why I want this time to be different. To show her that I don't need to be watched over anymore. Though I'm sure I'll still need some help from time to time. I trust that I can count on you.
Always.
Thank you, Clive. Well
Esa es
then,
la historia.
I had better get back to work. These bearers aren't going to move themselves. That's a job for the
Okay.
Crimson Caravans. This could well be the last commission the Crimson Caravans undertakes. Under present management, at least. Don't tell my sister I said that, will you?
Claro que sí, lo voy a acusar. Vamos. Cities of Kanver, cierto. Cierto. Tengo que rescatar al tío y a Mid.
Sounds like thunder.
You're late. We're starting to
Late.
think you'd stumbled off a cliff.
I seem to recall that was you, Gav.
Good to see you. Any trouble on the road?
Nothing we couldn't handle.
I knew you'd come. Is that who I think it is?
Yes.
Allow me to introduce my brother, Joshua.
Clive's told me all about you. Or even listening most of the time. Name's Midadol, but everyone calls me Mid.
My lady.
Hey?
My boy.
Uncle Byron.
It's really you. I never thought I'd see the day.
So these Akashic are being controlled.
That's what it looked like. Empty eyes, eerie blue glow. No doubt they were turned, but silent as monks, every last one of them.
Your man here speaks true, Clive. We saw more than a few in the city. They moved in ranks with a purpose, and not of their own.
Semi-Akashi.
Ultima's doing.
Perhaps.
What of the city? The people?
Dead, mostly.
Mostly, but not all. A handful managed to lock themselves in their villas before the Horde arrived. Some in the Merchants' District to the west, and a few others on the far bank.
If the Akashic stumble across either hiding place, a few bolted doors won't hold them for long. We need to find them. And quickly.
What do you propose?
We split into two parties. I will make for the Merchants' District, while you look to those across the river. Mind keeping an eye on my brother?
Not at all. We find the villa and try the servants' entrance.
Understood.
And what of us?
Mid, is she fit to sail?
The ship, the mithril engine could probably do with a few more tweaks.
Then you better work fast. Even if we do reach the survivors in time, they'll never make it to the hideaway on foot.
You leave that to me.
See that Mid doesn't get herself into trouble, would you?
Think I can manage that?
I'll keep him safe.
Looks like you stuck with me, Byron.
That's Lord Rossfield, you little gutter snipe!
That's a snipe.
Shall we then?
And you keep
Feliz
Clive
comisario
safe.
4.
Be careful. Both of you.
You too.
¿Será que le dieron los colores que yo escogí? Porque son unos colores, rojo y negro. Rojo, son los colores de la familia. Entonces, no sé. Evenfold, buena pieza esa.
All right, Torgal. Let's find those survivors. They don't stand a chance against those things.
Es decir, la matazón media, man. No pude llegar ni.
They've been routed. They're wearing Waluda armor.
Toca mi pelo. Pero con una dinámica ahí donde se ajustó y ya se sintió.
Enough of you, are there? Fire and flame!
Sí, la música.
This
Denme un segundo. Vamos a tiempo.
Get him! All yours, Torgal!
Con dura. Vamos a tres, cuatro. Sapo, ¿qué?
What happened to the Royal Army? There's nothing but monsters here.
reviso qué nivel está Torgo. Creo que ¿cuánto debería? ¿Habilidades? Para gastar, pero voy a revisar esto. Está alto. El lifting es suficientemente alto como quisiera, pero sí que está fuertísimo. Falta mucho. Maxiarlo. Viste que los edificios son muy variados. Creo que es como la arquitectura es muy variada.
No holding back.
No sé cómo se sube. Ese escaloncito me sube. A menos se queda pegado. Era bien molesto. Un montón. No hay nada por aquí. 2000, por fin me dieron algo así medio valioso. Más puras cochinadas. mitad. Tirarlo, ¿no? Cariño, venga. Ay, ay. Vamos.
That sounded big. Joshua and Jill must be busy.
Garuda! All yours, Torgal.
Too slow.
All yours, Torgal. Help me, boy.
Nice try.
Kill! To me, boy.
This is the Agora, where the city's leaders gather. There may still be survivors inside.
El potion para ese poquillo de vida que me bajó. ¿Peleas? No, momento, no. Me gusta lo que tengo ocupado. Poción. Voy a salvar porque hace rato no salgo. Ya es 6.300 puntos. Lo voy a dejar ahí. Sirve. Lo uso bastante. Ayuda mucho, de hecho. Todo de una vez.
Where are they?
Pena. Viene.
These creatures. Sometimes regions step this far. What the hell is going on here?
Now, Torgal! Attack! Torgal, kill!
Bueno ese.
Now, Torgal!
Ya, varios.
Where is your master? What does he want?
Estamos todos aquí. Essa porra.
You've caused quite the commotion.
Barbara.
But then I would expect no less from you,
Listing.
Muthos.
Muthos. Lo pronuncio muy raro.
You again. I don't believe we've been introduced. You were in my family's crypt, and now you're here, with an army of Akashic thralls.
Manners, Lord Rossfield? They are men, like
Not
you
anymore.
and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
What?
And they are all that remains in this once raucous city.
You'll pay for what you've done.
As you wish. I confess I have been very much looking forward to this. Pardon me this indulgence, Your Majesty. The vessel shall not be spoiled. I am Sleipnir of House Harvard, and you will yield. Or not. As long as you don't hold back.
Ouch. Otra vez viene con
will forgive me if my performance seems uninspired. It is just that I expected so much more from our chosen one. Perhaps this will kindle your flame?
What now?
A gift from my liege lord's armory. Gungnir. Watch closely, Mythos. Yes! Yes!
Actually, I wouldn't.
The vessel is strong. My liege.
Clive!
You're all right.
As are you, I see.
We are, yes.
I'm sorry, but
That guy.
we couldn't save them.
It was over before we arrived.
Well, you did what you could. I fear we were all too late. What's wrong?
Nothing. I hope.
Que no dice.
Leaving so soon, Mythos?
It's the king.
Indeed. You may kneel before Barnabas Tharm, Warden of Ash and King of Waloed.
Get back.
No doesn't know you. Es todo super tarde. Fuerte, cabrón.
Wild and impetuous. I expected more of the boy who bested my Lord Commander. Yet I see why my master covets you so. The power within you, Mythos. The potential.
Stop calling me Mythos.
But Mythos is everything.
Mythos.
The cornerstone of all creation. The Lord's vessel. Your purpose.
My purpose? To surrender my mind and body to that thing. No, Your Majesty. My purpose is my own. I made a promise to my friends, to my people. And nothing is going to stand in my way.
You would allow this delusion of free will to bar your path to greatness? Truly, your volition is a cancer. One that must be excised.
Try it.
All the rest.
Joshua!
Oh, oh.
Oi! Oi! This way! Hurry!
Power beyond reckoning. And they use it as a crutch. Such a waste.
Se puede haber muerto Jill. Tienen prisionera. Todo va a estar bien. Odin es tan fuerte.
Will he be alright?
Bahamut.
The phoenix can mend flesh, but the spirit must recover on its own. I'm afraid the rest is up to him. This place is remarkable. Outfitting it must have been no small feat. But why go to such trouble?
That beauty's belly's filled with wonders the world ain't ready for. If the guilds caught wind of what we were up to, they'd all want a piece. All right?
And how is he? Do not blame yourself. He was barely breathing when you brought him here. We would have lost him if it were not for you.
No. Barnabas may have severed nigh every sinew in my brother's body. But he made certain the wounds were not fatal.
Nigh every sinew?
Allow me, your lordship. Don't know what I was thinking, putting you to the trouble like that.
'Tis no trouble carrying comestibles to my ailing nephew.
I know, but...
No.
You've already done so much for us. Pouring your gil into the hideaway and now the ship. I don't want to take the piss.
You risked your life. And for what? Some girl you hardly know. Why'd you do it? You not mad or something?
I wouldn't go that far.
Clive!
You're awake, my boy. Oh.
All I want to do is help. And the world won't save itself. It was Sid. Your father, who taught me that.
Sounds like him.
Don't you dare do that again.
What of the royalists?
Fucked off, the lot of them, along with the galleon. With the king on board, no doubt. Behind here, I wouldn't sail without him. Clive. Jill didn't come back.
What do you mean?
She kept the king busy while the others dragged you out.
It's all right, Mid. Jill is fine.
The ether of her icon endures. And as long as it does, we can be certain she is alive.
Rescue mission. And
we must pursue the Black Galleon. Jill will be with the king, I'm sure of it.
Well, good luck catching him, because my ship's going nowhere. It's the Mithril engine. She's got a kick like a wild chocobo and a mind to tear the hull in half.
But do you have an idea?
Well, of course I do. My dad'll have seen this coming a league off. If I had his old writings...
If you had his old writings, you'd be sitting under a fuckload of rubble. The ones Otto didn't save anyway. I suppose he might still have a few pages in his stores.
We'll have to hope it's enough. Do what you can to ready the ship. I'll speak with Otto.
In your condition, you really are mad.
Perhaps. But the world really won't save itself.
Clive estuvo bueno. Me quedé sin Jill.
Right. Gav said that Otto might know something.
Solo con... Solo.
Goodness, you're as pale as a poltergeist. Why don't you sit down and have a nice bowl of Molly's Brown? Cole said it was an army of Acacia.
How are we supposed to do our duty when the hills are crawling with a...
La historia antes de salvar y
If you're here, where the hell is everyone else? Don't tell me.
They're all right. But it's a long story.
You lot don't do things by halves, do you? Well, at least everyone's still breathing. Now, as for these writings, I'm sorry to say, Clive, but if you had those, you'd be...
Sitting under a pile of rubble, I know.
Oh. But we were able to save a few bits and pieces from the ruins, most of which ended up being used to build this place. The more personal items we gave to the next of kin. In the case of Sid's, that would have been mid.
Then I'll check the workshop.
Para el próximo.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Your benefactors are a generous lot. All done?
Clive. How may I help you today? Here's the latest information I have.
Ajá, se murió Slipnir Harpa. Pusieron demasiado fuerte porque ya está vivo, es cierto. Que todos nos unimos para pelear contra este mae y contra
Here you are. Thus ends today's lesson.
Ajá. Pero voy a dejarle a ver si llegamos al otro nivel.
Let me help. I know my letters.
Good morrow to you, my friend.
Morrow.
I don't believe you've read this particular chapter before. If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it.
Suficiente.
Those imps are going to break. Which song should we listen to?
que me recuerda.
Aye, it's a dangerous world out
Sí.
there. Best stock up while you can. That great lump. No. Go on then.
Un poquitín.
You'll not find a better price than that. It'd better all be here. Clive. Go on then. Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
Rara. Guardia que tiene.
Sang for you, dear. Should last you a good while. No scratches, all right? Not bad, if I do say so myself. Anything else?
Menos 85 es bastante. ¿Por qué no hay side quest ahorita? Creo que no puedo ir a ningún otro lado. Entonces, quiero ver si recupero a de ellos. Solo. Llevarme a Joshua, por lo menos. 2:30, así que voy a ir ahí. ¿Parece? No pasa nada interesante, me voy.
Master
Okay.
Sid,
Aquí.
have you seen His Highness the Prince? We were to dine together, or so I was going to suggest. Before he vanished, that is. I suppose now I'll just have to ask the Bard.
¿Quién es el príncipe?
If
¿Quién me
Amber
va a dar
and the
pelota?
Lazarus are
Bueno, no sé.
Do you think Mid's ship will ever sink?
This looks like it's from Sid's old diary. But you'll already have read it. I'd better keep looking. What do we have here? Oh. Sid's pipes. Something tells me Mid won't be needing these.
I know this is your hideaway, but you really shouldn't be in here. If Mid caught you rifling through her research, she'd have your head, then mine for letting you.
That leather loosener was only the first of the discoveries the Alembic gonna help us make. Just you wait, Sid. Just you wait.
No había visto.
I remember seeing this doll in Sid's cellar. I wonder if it was Mid's.
Mejorar las texturas por bala. Es el objeto que uno debe revisar.
Huh. What's this tucked inside it?
Pero
Sid's best invention. Huh. That sounds promising. So Sid hid something in Mid's first opus. What would that be?
Kanver for days.
Perhaps Otto might know.
Mid is all right.
No se viste tan bonito, ¿verdad? Se viste más bonito ahora. Y algo.
Who'll see to my boils if Tyre ain't around, eh?
Well, did you find anything?
Possibly. You wouldn't happen to know what Mid's first opus was?
Opus? That girl's as tone deaf as a banshee. Unless you mean the orchestrion. She couldn't have been more than, what, 11, 12 when she cobbled that thing together? It surprised us all. Not least her dad. You should have seen how proud he was of the little scamp. What's that battered old box have to do with anything?
I think Sid may have hidden something inside it.
Wouldn't surprise me. Those two and their bloody treasure hunts. Half the things in the hideaway were hidden one time or another. The orchestrion's in the tub and crown, where it's always been.
How are we supposed to do our duty when the hills are cold?
Who's that?
Okay.
I didn't break it. I didn't break it.
What didn't you break?
Nothing. We didn't break nothing. We definitely didn't break the orchestrion.
What's wrong with it?
It's broken. Except when it isn't. See?
And you had nothing to do with this?
Nope. Nothing. We just wanted to listen to all the songs at once. So we pressed all the buttons. Like this. See?
All too well. All right, out of the way.
Seconds. Shoo. Shoo. Good.
Something caught on one of the gears.
Did you break it? Can you fix it?
No, I mean, yes. There. How about now?
You fixed it! Sid fixed it! He more than fixed it! Yeah, new music!
Never heard this one before.
They started playing when I removed this. Whatever it is.
Well, don't look at me. I can tell you it's important, though. Sid showed it to me once and said as much. Said it was the stuff dreams were made of.
Let's
just hope it's the stuff ships are made of as well.
Indeed. Let's see if we can make some dreams come true.
Quest. Sí. Main quests son como un side quest.
Just the two I was looking for.
What is you?
Aye. Lose a patient?
Actually, yes. The Crown Prince just left.
Dion left?
Unless you've another word for stood up and walked off. Yes, left. He did have the decency to leave a message with Obelisk before commandeering one of his dinghies. Should we go after him?
No. We're not the Prince's keepers. He's free to do as he sees fit.
I'd rather he did so in bed. His wounds are nowhere near healed. Much like yours, I suspect. Otto told me what happened in Kanver. What is it with this realm's princes and their aversion to rest?
Ask me when I get back.
Not a prince.
Though I may be sometime.
Then at least try to stay safe.
And if that fails, try to stay alive, eh?
Okay. Soy el protagonista en Final Fantasy.
Every moment I waste here, the further the flagship sails. I have to get back.
Como en todo. Side quest. Ok, hay side quest. Y ya se abrió el mapa. Para acá. Llegar ahí para que no se me olvide que hay side quests.
Cole said it was an army of Akashi.
Se me olvida, pero se ve en el mapa. A ver, pero. Vamos a salvar. Y nos vamos. Chao.